It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 27th of January. This is James Spann. It's wet across much of Alabama this morning. The rain gradually tapers off during the day today. Middle of the week looking dry. The next chance of rain will come Thursday night into Friday. And the cold air for now has been scoured out. Question is, when does it come back? So let's look at everything. This is the upper air look early this morning. We note a strong upper low that's located near Los Angeles, and a zonal flow with little ripples in the flow, a little wave, and that first wave is producing rain this morning. Let's see, radar composite. We're live at 5:09, and you can see a large mass of rain covering about the southern half of the state. In fact, let's look. We also got some rain up in the Tennessee Valley. We'll check the high top radar, and you can see rain in Huntsville. This is light rain. Scottsboro, over down toward Fort Payne. And we'll go down to South Alabama. That's the Mobile radar, just a big old mass of rain. Mainly north of Interstate 10, but that rain will be drifting down toward the Gulf Coast with time this morning. And finally in southeast Alabama, a lot of rain. So rainy days and Mondays, but again, as the day progresses, the rain will slowly be tapering off. We'll check the composite. That's all the radars put together across the Deep South. And no freezing concerns this morning. Temperatures are in the 40s and low 50s across the state with clouds and rain. Huntsville 43, Mobile 55. We'll check the watch warning map. Pretty quiet around the nation this morning. That upper low out west is producing some mountain snow and valley rain for California. In terms of thunderstorms, no severe storms expected today. There could be a little rumble of thunder near the Gulf Coast and also back in the southwest with the upper low. Tomorrow, no thunderstorms expected across the country. And on day 3, which is Wednesday, we note there is a risk of severe storms over Texas. And on day 4, which is Thursday, we have a risk of severe storms across parts of southeast Texas, and there might be a strong storm on the immediate Gulf Coast on Friday, but SPC has not defined a risk at this point. The instability is lacking. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. For most of Alabama, rain amounts a little over 1 inch between now and Monday morning of next week. That's the rain we see today and the rain we get Thursday night and Friday. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 3 o'clock. The upper low is sitting over the southwest United States. Also a big trough up in Canada, but again, we have a zonal flow, and the rain will be shifting slowly southward today. In fact, let me pop on the high-resolution HER model. And this will be valid this afternoon at 3 o'clock. And you can see at that point some maybe some lingering light rain through parts of southeast Alabama. But again, the bulk of the state should be dry at that point. And again, highs today should be in the 50s. So tomorrow should be a nice day. Now, in the morning, we'll be close to freezing, maybe upper 20s and low 30s. It'll be a little cooler air mass coming in here. Not teens and 20s like we saw last week, but again, upper 20s, low 30s. And the high will be in the 50s. The sky will be sunny. This is Wednesday. We'll start the day in the upper 30s and low 40s, and the high will be in the 60s. Yes. So Thursday, the next system, that upper low lifts out of the southwest. That produces rain and maybe some thunder across parts of Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana. Got a surface low that's near Oklahoma City. And that will be creeping in here Thursday night into Friday. This is Friday at 3 o'clock. And really by then, we've already got a dry slot coming into West Alabama. So again, Thursday night into Friday, we'll have rain. There could be a rumble of thunder, but there's basically no surface-based instability, so we're not concerned about severe storms. Maybe a strong storm near the Gulf Coast. SPC might define a low-end marginal risk near the Gulf Coast, but again, severe storms not expected for much of the region. And then on Saturday, that thing is on by. Let me tell you what, this weekend's going to be really nice. Saturday morning, we start the day in the 40s. The high will be in the 60s. Sunday will be a sunny day. We will be flirting with 70, upper 60s and low 70s for much of the state. Spring fever will be breaking out, so a really, really nice weekend ahead. Monday, again, the westerlies have shifted north, and again, just a great day. Lows in the 40s, highs in the 60s. So when does the cold air come back? Let's keep going. This is 10 days out. This is Wednesday of next week, the 5th of February. And again, no evidence of any cold air here. That pattern doesn't favor that here. Maybe some rain. But again, highs will be in the 60s and lows will be in the 40s. And look, inevitably, we'll have some more cold snaps. We always do in February and March, sometimes April. But there's just no evidence of any cold air for at least the next 10 to 15 days. Look at rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean about 2.5 inches between now and the 8th of February. Look at here. Wow. A pattern flip. We'll take it. Temperatures coming off the NBM National Blend of Models. This is for Birmingham. Highs in the 50s today and tomorrow. Now, again, tomorrow morning you see 30, but that's the only morning with a freeze for the next 10 days, tomorrow morning. After that, basically highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s, and again, if you're in South Alabama, you're going to see some low 70s by the weekend and next week. We can celebrate that. And the long-range guidance. This is for the 3rd through the 9th of February. Once again, we're solidly in the red and orange, meaning temperatures above average right on through mid-February, as the upper pattern keeps that cold air locked well to the north and west of here. So, again, the big thaw for the next 15 days. So on this date in 1940, and I was not doing weather back then. Believe it or not, I was not actually alive back then. One of the greatest cold waves in the Deep South's history. Birmingham, during the cold wave, dropped to 10 degrees below zero. This is the Warrior River in Walker County, down below Jasper. Totally frozen. Again, Birmingham hit 10 below, 8 below, back-to-back. And again, lakes, rivers, ponds, totally frozen. And again, it was an incredible cold wave, much more severe than the one we just experienced. But speaking of the one we experienced, I was down in South Alabama Saturday. I spoke at Southside Baptist Church in Andalusia, and there was still plenty of snow on the ground in the shaded areas. That's just remarkable to me. That picture I took in Covington County, deep South Alabama. Wow. But, of course, most of it's all gone now. We had a great sunset on the Gulf Coast last night. All the snow that was on the beach is gone. And I think they're starting to focus on spring after that. But, again, I caution you, we always have late season cold snaps. We got a long way to go this winter. But, again, for the next 10, 15 days, it's going to be very, very, very nice. All right, let's see what's on the schedule for this week. Going to be up in Blount County today, Susan Moore High School. Tomorrow, East Lawrence Middle School up in Trinity, up in the Tennessee Valley. And I'll be swinging by Leeds Primary School after that. Wednesday, got a special project in Tuscaloosa. This won't be a school visit. Then Thursday, East Smith Station Elementary down in Lee County. And Friday, Taylorville Primary School in Tuscaloosa. And I think we might resume the book signing events this Saturday. Once I find out from the publisher, they set all that up, I will let you know. Don't forget, it's Monday night. That means, hey, tonight is Weather Brains night. We have a weekly show for weather dweebs, geeks, nerds, dorks, and weenies. 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern on the Weather Brains YouTube channel, youtube.com/weatherbrains. Most people listen to the audio podcast. That'll be out late tonight, early tomorrow morning. And, of course, as always, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.